Mysterious disappearance of ufology UFO photo from British files and Ministry of Defence office. A photograph capturing a UFO, part of a series of 6 images reportedly taken by hikers, has inexplicably vanished from British files and the Ministry of Defence office. The photo reveals a diamond-shaped object soaring through the sky, with a fighter jet visible in the background, not too far away. Known as the Calvine photo, it was taken in August 1990, and remained missing for 32 years until recently resurfacing. The photo is a copy of the original print, safeguarded by former RAF officer Craig Lindsay. In 1990, the hikers initially brought the photo to Scotland's Daily Record newspaper, with the intention of having it published. However, the newspaper instead handed over the image to the British Ministry of Defence, who kept it classified until its recent revelation. In the picturesque town of Pitlochry, located just outside Scotland's Cairngorms National Park, 2 young chefs found themselves toiling away in a hotel on August 4, 1990. After enduring a grueling day in the hot confines of the kitchen, they sought respite by embarking on a leisurely walk in the nearby hills of Calvine, approximately 13 miles north along the A9 road. Their tranquil excursion took an extraordinary turn when they unexpectedly beheld a colossal, solid diamond-shaped object, stretching about 100 feet in length, suspended silently in the sky above them. Overwhelmed by fear, they sought refuge amidst a cluster of bushes while gazing up in astonishment. Moments later, the piercing sound of a jet aircraft reverberated through the air, heading northward. In 1990, RAF Luchers in Fife maintained 2 squadrons of Tornado fighters on constant standby, ready to intercept any potential Russian intruders. To their astonishment, the jet returned, encircling the enigmatic object before resuming its original course, as if the pilot had caught sight of the phenomenon and decided to investigate further. Seizing the opportunity, the 2 chefs cautiously extended their camera from their hiding place and hastily captured 6 frames of the bewildering scene. However, their triumph was short-lived, as the object swiftly shot vertically upwards, disappearing into the vast expanse of the sky. Convinced that they had just borne witness to an unidentified flying object, the duo eagerly presented their photographs to the Daily Record, one of Scotland's prominent newspapers. However, their hopes for a published story were dashed when the paper chose not to disclose the pictures, instead forwarding them to the Ministry of Defence. From that point onward, an air of mystery enveloped the situation, as both the photographs and the 2 young chefs seemed to vanish without a trace, leaving a void of unanswered questions and lingering intrigue. Hidden within his copy of Great Aircraft of the World, he had safeguarded the secret copy for 32 years. When I finally managed to locate him, now 83 years old and still residing in Scotland, there was a sense of relief in his voice. For over 30 years, I have been waiting for someone to contact me about this, he revealed. The picture editor of the Daily Record at that time sent them to Craig Lindsay, the RAF press officer in Scotland. He passed the print to the Ministry of Defence in London, who then requested the negatives. So he returned to the Daily Record and asked them to send the negatives to London, which they astonishingly did. And that's when they vanished. The Calvine photo, captured in Perthshire in 1990, is considered one of the most distinct UFO images ever taken. However, it became the focal point of a mystery when the images sent to the Ministry of Defence disappeared. Investigators believe that a former employee of a hotel in Pitlochry may possess a crucial clue pertaining to one of the world's most significant UFO enigmas. RAF officer Craig Lindsay presented a 30-year-old black and white photograph of a UFO sighting, described as one of the best in the world, which resurfaced after being concealed by the British Ministry of Defence for more than 30 years. While it is a black and white image printed on colour paper, and the trees and fence appear slightly blurred, as if the photographer captured it in a moment of panic, which aligns with their account. However, the camera's focus is undeniably on the peculiar diamond-shaped object at the center of the frame. Unlike numerous other UFO images, this craft possesses clear structure and originates from an unknown source. It exudes an otherworldly quality, bearing no resemblance to any conventional aircraft. Undoubtedly, it is the most remarkable UFO photograph I have ever encountered.